Hey everybody, so welcome to Coach's Corner Week 2. We're going to cover a few things, including the programming for this week, have some notes on that. The first thing is, if you like these videos and you like me doing this on a weekly basis to cover this stuff and give you some new information, then make sure you like it, like the video down in the corner over here, and subscribe to the channel so that it shows up in your YouTube feed. Comment if you have questions or just to say nice things. Don't comment if you're just going to be a jerk and give me a hard time. And share it if you like what you're seeing. My main point that I want to cover this week is training versus testing. I was going to write a big long article on it and include it in the post, but I figured I'd check first. And sure enough, James Fitzgerald, OPT from OpX, wrote a really good article on it. And I want you to think about training and testing, and because we're going to be doing some pieces there's a testing piece and there's a training piece in the week if you look through the programming. And I'm going to quote his article and then link it down below. So think of testing as going all out. We are talking about 100%, and it may feel like 125%. You're going all out and you're trying to pretty much have nothing left at the end of the activity or the exercise. Training is building volume. That volume is not a situation where the goal is to go as fast as possible. The goal is to complete work consistently. So pace and build the amount of work that you can do consistently so that you can come back tomorrow or the next day and do more work at the same pace that's not all out. This pattern must continue for a long period of time so that the person's system can handle a lot of work at progressively faster pacing over time. End quote. So that's James's definition of it, and like I said, I'll link it below, and you guys can check out the whole article. I think it's like a 12-page PDF. It's really good. It gives great examples, good information. That being said, let's look at the programming real quick. If you look below, Sunday there's a bench max, so that's your test, and then we'll be doing 5X for training. And the purpose of this is to try to get through the med ball cleans and the double unders and then rest in between each round. Try not to take a break in between, but only rest in between each round. If you're doing accessory work, there's accessory work on Sunday and Monday. We won't have accessory work after that because we'll be doing testing on some benchmark workouts. On, let's see, Monday, back squat test, that's the test, and then the training is again the Metcon. On Tuesday, Isabel, the snatches for time should be 55% of your 1 rep max snatch. If you're limited, if you have a good overhead squat, like on these Olympic lifts, sometimes you're limited by your technique. So if you're stronger and you're limited by your technique, then that can bump up a little bit. But if you have a true 1 rep max snatch and clean and jerk, then Isabel and Grace will be done at 55% of your 1 rep max. Kind of work with the coaches on that because they should have a pretty good idea of where you're limited by your strength and your technique. The Annie and Diane, or Annie and Half Cindy, those will be training pieces. We're just building volume and getting the work done. Diane will be the test on Thursday. That should be at, no kidding, 50% of your 1 rep max deadlift. Don't put ego into it. Like, to really build capacity and to do more good than bad, we want to make sure that we're using the right percentages at the rep ranges that we're at. So same thing with Fran the next day, 45 to 50%. Diane at 50%, no more than 50% of your deadlift. And then the burpees on Friday, it's just training your pacing and being good with that. And then we'll have a fun workout, a three-person workout on Saturday where we're doing a Kelly with the rows, but it'll be an A, B, and C. So it's a little bit of an interval training, so that if somebody's taking too long to row or somebody's taking too long to do box jumps or wall balls, that's going to be the limiting factor. So you may get a little bit of rest based on where everybody's at. That's it on the programming notes. Next week I'm going to talk about, I've already got a bunch of stuff I want to talk to you guys about, so I've got the next 2 weeks already planned out. So looking forward to having some good videos for you in the upcoming weeks. If you have questions or comments, again, put them below, like the thing, and subscribe, and share it with everybody you got. Look forward to seeing you guys at the gym. Have a great day.